Well, hey friends, it's December 7th, and we're going to talk about Jesus being the faithful and true witness. Revelation 3:14 says, "To the angel of the church at Laodicea write, these are the words of the Amen, the faithful and true witness, the ruler of God's creation." Now, you don't even have to know who that's being spoken about, right? This is not John. This is not Peter. This is not Paul. The only person that fits this is Jesus. And if you read context, of course, that's who they're talking about. Jesus here, we see he's called the Amen. I mean, that's a good name. We didn't even mention that in the title, but one of the names is he's the Amen. I mean, it kind of brings you back to like in Exodus 3 where God says, "I am who I am." And Jesus here is referred to as the Amen. Like, you don't need any more. Like, all said, I'm the Amen. You don't need anything more. But we do get more, that Jesus is the faithful and true witness. If you think about a witness, maybe there's a trial that's happening and somebody's called to be a witness. It's really important that they are, well, true, that they say right things and that they can be trustworthy. Well, Jesus, who tells us about the kingdom and how to get back to God through his death, burial, and resurrection, like, it's really good that he is faithful and true witness. He's not lying to us. We can trust him. He's not a deceiver. We can actually bank our lives on the things that he said because he is faithful and he's true. And also it says the ruler of God's creation. So Jesus, who is the Amen, who is faithful and true witness, he is the ruler of God's creation. That means that Jesus is sovereign over the universe. So I don't know what is going on in your life right now. I mean, the Christmas season is around the corner. Life's hectic. It's just good to remember that you're not in control. The government's not in control. The rulers to be aren't in control. That at the end of the day, Jesus is ruling from his throne over God's creation, and nothing man does is going to thwart the purposes of God. Like, Jesus is actually ruler of God's creation, and guess what? He's also ruler of your life. So that means that you can rest and walk in him. You don't have to figure out tomorrow, next week, and next year. Jesus actually has it figured out. You just can walk and trust him. So rest in the fact that you're not the ruler today, but Jesus is, and is the ruler. He is faithful and true to the things he's telling you. And at the end of a good sermon, what do you say? Amen. That's who Jesus is. He is the Amen. He is, when all that's said and done, we can just simply say, "Hey, Jesus, amen."